Hello children, I hope that you are fit and fine. You have watched my last video, haven't you? And I know that you have hit the like button also, didn't you? Children, you might be thinking, okay, why sir is using these mini questions? Do you know what are these mini questions called? Yes, they are called question tags. So I am going to teach you today a very important topic of grammar, that is question tag. Now what is a question tag? A short question which is asked at the end of a sentence for confirmation. Suppose if I want to ask, Raju is a good boy, isn't he? That means I want to confirm whether he is or not. So when we ask a small question at the end of a sentence, or we can say at the tail of a sentence, that is called question tag. These question tags are very useful in English conversation. So today we are going to learn about the rules and the constructions, and we'll see some examples. So first, you need to keep these rules in your mind. Okay, if you have affirmative sentence, affirmative means positive. If the sentence is affirmative, your question tag will be negative. Like, my mother is a teacher. My mother is a teacher, it's a positive sentence, or you can say it's an affirmative sentence. The question tag will be, isn't she? And if our sentence is negative, question tag will be positive, or you can say affirmative. Like, she does not like cake. Does she? I don't play music. Do I? How to construct this question tag? If our sentence is positive, then we can construct like, first of all we have verb, then subject and question tag, that is question mark. It is very important. You know, sometimes it happens, okay, you write correct, but you fail to keep a question mark. It is wrong. In conversation it's okay, but in writing it is compulsory that you have to keep a question mark. For negative structure, we are having verb plus negative word and subject and the question mark. Second, the subject of the question tag can never be noun. You have to remember this. Sometimes it happens. If I say, Mr. Sharma is a doctor, so you should not use, isn't Mr. Sharma? That is totally wrong. Mr. Sharma is a noun. And we have to use pronoun only. In question tag, we use only pronoun. Got it? So, Mr. Sharma is a teacher. The correct answer is, isn't he? She is a nice girl. Got it? Isn't she? She was not present in the party. Was she? Got it? So you need to remember, we should never use noun as a subject in the question tag. It is always a pronoun. Third, when we are adding the question tag, it should never be capital. Like you are using he, isn't he? So your verb will never be in capital. You have to begin with small letter. Like, here I have given example. My mother is a teacher. So, isn't she? Here it should never be a capital. And one important rule, I am a teacher. So can I use amn't I? No, never. There is no word like amn't in English. For that we have two options. See, we are having two options for am. Either you use aren't I or ain't I. A-R-E-N sin and T, aren't I, or and, A-I-N sin and T, and I. So children, you need to remember this thing you must keep this thing in your mind. Okay, we should never have negative of am. It should never be amn't. It is always aren't or and. Now we know that sentences are of two types, the sentences with the helping verb and sentences with the main verb. What are the helping verb? We have some verbs, they help to form a sentence, to construct a sentence. Like we are having is, am, are, was, were, can, could, shall, should. Even they call modal auxiliaries also. Like can, shall, should, they are also called modal auxiliaries. So when we have helping verb in a sentence, we have to use same verb to form a question tag. It is very easy. Just you have to pick out the verb. Okay, whether helping verb is given or not. We can see in this sentence, my mother is a teacher. So here is given. It is very easy. And the sentence is affirmative. So directly keep it as a negative. Got it? Now sentences with the main verb. In some sentences we do not have helping verb. Like I go to school daily. Columbus discovered America. She never brushes. She loves music. So these sentences are having main verb. These sentences do not have helping verb. So how to do or how to add a question tag when we do not have any helping verb? We have to follow some rules. First rule, we have to find out the tense of a sentence. We need to find out the tense of a sentence. If the sentence is in simple present tense, then we have to use do or does. Look here children, here I am having subject of a question tag and a verb of a question tag. If you are having first person I and your sentence is in simple present tense, always keep do as a verb in a question tag. If we have you, then also we are going to use do. If we have we, then also do. If we have they, then also do. With he, she, it, we use does. And if student you are confused in that, okay, sometimes it happens okay, where I have to use do and where I have to use does. So you have to see the sentence. If your verb is having s or es, like she drinks tea, so here drinks, s is given with the verb. So keep does. Okay, Mrs. Sharma teaches English. Teaches, e and s is given. So use directly does. When verb is in a pure form or a base form, we have to use do. Like I eat an apple. There is no s with verb. So don't I. Just you keep this thing in your, it's a logic. Okay, when your verb is having s or es, we have to use does as a verb of a question tag. When we do not have that, we have to use do. So I hope so that you would have understood this. Students, we have seen that how to add a question tag in assertive sentence. Like my mother is a teacher, she goes to school. Okay, get out from here, shut the door, open the gate. Please give me a glass of water. You might be thinking, what has happened to sir? These all are, these are imperative sentences. And I am going to explain you how to use question tag in imperative sentences. Even in imperative, we are having positive construction and negative constructions. You need to remember, when we are having positive imperative sentence, we have to use verb. You can use will also and won't also. Like shut the door. This is a positive imperative sentence. Shut the door. So you can say, will you, won't you. Open the gate. Will you, won't you. But when we are moving or when we are having negative sentence, negative imperative sentence, like don't stop playing. So we must have will you only. Will you. Don't open the gate. Will you. So you have to remember when we are having positive imperative sentence, we have to use will you or won't you. But when we are having negative imperative sentence, we have to use will you only. Now, in sentences we find some adverbs also, like never, hardly, rarely. This all gives negative sense to the sentence. What? This gives negative sense to the sentence, like she never comes on time. This is a negative. She never comes on time. Does he? He hardly does his homework. Does he? He rarely goes to cinema. Doesn't he? So here, second part we are having sentences with let. So in let we are having two. One is let and let's. You know the difference between? In let we are having hidden subject, that is you. If we say let him complete his homework, that means let you. Got it? And when we say let's, it shows subject is we. So when we are having only let, that is like let him complete his homework, so won't you? That means it will be having negative question tag. When we are having let's go to cinema, let's watch this movie, then it is shall we. Here I have taught all the rules. Now we are having a small exercise. So students, I have taught all these rules. Let's move towards an exercise. I am having 4 sentences here. First is you are late again. See the sentence. First of all, this is a positive sentence and even it has helping verb. So now you can understand we have to use the same helping verb to form a question tag. And as the sentence is positive, our question tag will go in negative. You are late again. Aren't you? Second, he often comes home late. The sentence is in simple present tense. It does not have any helping verb. So we have to see. He often comes. This comes shows that the given sentence is in simple present tense. And I just taught you when your verb is having s or es, you have to keep does. So he often comes home late. Doesn't he? Third, she does not work in a hospital. Look, the given structure of a sentence is negative. Yes, children. Our question tag is going to be in a positive. She does not work in a hospital. Does she? And the last sentence, Saif and Karina don't take yoga classes. See this couple, you might be knowing them very well. Saif and Karina don't take yoga classes. It's a negative sentence and the subject becomes plural because Saif and Karina. So here the question tag will be do they. I hope students you would have understood all these things whatever I have taught. I have taught the rules. I have given you how to form the question tag. I have explained you how to construct this question tag. We have also gone through a small exercise. I hope so you would have understood it in a better manner. We'll meet in a next video. Till then, bye. Thank you.